Coptic, Syrian, Malabar, Ethiopian, and Eritrean churches belong to the Oriental Orthodox family. In 451, they rejected the Council of Chalcedon, and they together had a firm Christological position concerning the teachings of the Council of Chalcedon, and they together, as parts of one family, had a very significant contribution to the world Christendom in different spheres of Christian life and witness. In other words, these churches are united in terms of their theological teachings, dogmatic attitudes, and in respect to their Christian witness. Today, these churches are trying to deepen their Christian unity, strengthen their Christian collaboration, and broaden their Christian witness in different parts of the world. Middle East is the center, the origin of these churches. They have their own diaspora communities located in different parts of the world. But Middle East is their origin. The mother churches are here, and the communities under the jurisdiction of these churches have special relationship with the mother churches in the Middle East. Therefore, Middle East has always had a special place in the life and witness of the Oriental Orthodox churches, and particularly in the life and witness of the Coptic, Armenian, and Syrian Orthodox churches. Some 20 years ago, we have established a fellowship of these churches, particularly with the participation of the Coptic, Armenian, and Syrian churches. Our fellowship is located in terms of structures and functions in the Middle East. But having Middle East as the center of our life and witness, we are trying to include in our life and witness our communities dispersed all over the world. Let me come back to the Middle East. And within the context of this region, I would like to remind our people that for centuries, first of all, we have lived together as churches. I believe that this is the high time that we deepen and strengthen our Christian unity. This is the challenge before us. And this is in fact the commission given by our Lord Jesus Christ. In other words, how can we strengthen our Christian unity in response to the concerns, expectations, and needs that we are facing today, particularly in the Middle East? Secondly, we must strengthen our Christian witness, Christian mission, because the church is not an institution. This is the expression of the church. The church is a missionary reality sent by our Lord Jesus Christ. Therefore, how can we renew, revitalize our Christian witness in response to the realities and expectations that surround us? Being a church means getting involved in a missionary activities, in a missionary outreach. Therefore, more than at any time, our churches need to strengthen their Christian witness, their pastoral ministry, their diaconia, people-oriented service. This is what I call the inner mission of the church. In fact, mission has two dimensions and expressions: the ingoing of the church and the outgoing of the church, the outreach of the church in the Middle East and in the world in general. Our churches are called to deepen and expand and broaden their inner mission in terms of deepening the Christian faith in the life of our people, and at the same time to expand their outreach, taking the values of the gospel to the world. The other point that I would like to emphasize is that for centuries we have lived together in the Middle East with Muslims. Therefore, Christian-Muslim coexistence is not a new phenomena in the Middle East. We have lived together. We have coexisted. We have worked together. We have collaborated. And today, more than at any time, we are called to foster our collaboration, to deepen our cohabitation. We are living today as neighbors, as we did for centuries. Christians and Muslims have different values, have different teachings. We need to respect each other. We must accept each other the way we are. We should not forget that Islam and Christianity, together with Judaism, belong to the monotheistic religions. That is to say that we have lots of commonalities, common values, common traditions, common perspectives, common teachings. We must strengthen our commonalities, but at the same time we must respect and understand our differences. These are God-given realities. These are the gifts of God. We need to accept the way we are, because we believe in one God. We have, as I said, common values: peace, reconciliation, justice, respecting each other, and living together as broader community, in a community where diversities are part of our daily life. This is the Middle East. As two religions, we should condemn all forms and expressions of violence, extremism, and terrorism. These are against God. These are sins against God. These are not compatible with our religions. Christianity and Islam are religions of peace, justice, human dignity, human values. These are the divine religions. And as such, these religions reject all kinds of violence. For centuries, as I said, we have lived together, accepting and respecting our differences. This is the time that we must come together, Christians and Muslims, to deepen our commonality. We have a common basis, and standing on this common ground as two monotheistic religions, we must condemn, I repeat, all forms of violence, and tell to our people that we are, as Muslims and Christians, we are people of peace, of justice, of living together, of respecting each other. Therefore, for us as Oriental Orthodox churches, this is the time that on the one hand we deepen, strengthen our unity. At the same time we open ourselves, as we did for centuries, to our Muslim brothers and sisters, and continue our dialogue. In the Middle East, dialogue is not a conceptual reality. It's a way of life. That is to say, we are engaged in dialogue of life. We are living together as neighbors, and we should continue this spirit of living together as neighbors, as belonging to one broader community and one nation.